I do love that fans on Twitter are actually changing the V's in their profiles for this game, something my mother did many years ago, ahead of the curve. And most people don't know this, but the V in my name is actually a 5. Yeah, my name is actually pronounced Trev 5 or Noah. I am here as a Battlefield player. I am here to ask only the questions I am interested in. You have made a horrible mistake. Now, at this point, are you like those guys, you know, those elderly pilots that they find on an island in the Pacific, you know, who think that the war never ended? Is that who you are right now?
It did. It ended. You told me.
We tried to break it to you gently, Lars.
Mr. Battlefield, that's Lars's nickname, by the way. I'm known as Madame Battlefield. One thing I loved about the game was how the maps in the world was constantly changing. You know, it felt like my bedroom at home. I never knew what to expect. And I think...
Back to you, Trevor.
Now, Daniel just talked about a new multiplayer experience called Grand Operations. And I'm really excited because it sounds to me like you can pilot a giant grand piano like a tank. I'm pretty certain that's what it is, right, Andreas? So even the reveal of Grand Operations spans across multiple events. Wow. Nice one, guys. And what I loved is because of that history element, like, for instance, I told my little brother, I said, hey, if mom ever catches you playing, just say this is a history class that you're doing on the console. And then what I'd do is I'd tell my mom he was going to do that so she would know that I was always her favorite. And the Tiger 1 tank.
Yeah, I think it's the most iconic tank from this era. I just think it's amazing.
What do you like about it? That's a weird choice for me.
Have you seen it? I think it's the best.
What, like the looks?
A bit, but also
Are you saying that, are you checking out a tank?
Have you been in a battle with that?
But this time around, it comes with a punch. So where the pistol gets stuck in the wall, I can rip through. So I can finally make a difference on the battlefield.
Hashtag no more knocking. I like this. I've always believed in Battlefield, the team is important. But looking badass is the most important thing. I think anyone who's been in war can agree with this. That's beautiful. That means I finally lose my nickname, No Maps Noah. This is so dope. Well, I'm not gonna lie, you guys have definitely raised my analog stick, and I think we've waited long enough. Wow. The car, the thing, the man, the boo. You saw the thing, the man, the huh? I hope they got insurance. That was insane. Do you see that?
I did say it.
That was, Andres, I don't feel like you saw it. I feel like you've seen it before.
I might have seen it before.
The person jumped on their back and then started shooting while moving on their back.
Yeah. It's cool. That's all I can say.
This is what happens when you live life in a tank, Andreas. That was exciting. Give it up for that one more time. That was an amazing trailer.